Did they seriously add the Dartling Gunner back to BTD6?
So the theme of this challenge is only angry monkeys. I see Churchill. His base image is looking pretty angry. You got angry ice, angry sub, pretty standard. But the rules, chimps mode, all camo, and faster balloons. Yeah, I guess it's pretty angry. So because it's all camos, we gotta start with Ninja. But yeah, this is made with a puny buff, so I think it's gonna be easy. If you think it's too easy, I can skip this challenge and then...
Some asshole got wind of what we're up to. Apparently killing a guy's close associate. It's a bit of a spotlight on. Anyway.
Who's the presenter? Okay. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Damn, we getting 15%?
I have it on normal just because I don't want to have like have somebody die in the whole thing.
I should have saying did a heist so we also got it.
And this one only gives you 500k if you do it on normal, so on hard. So
hey, I don't need to be the pilot, so y'all better push me, thanks.
Landing board.
What?
Hold up. I don't think I can switch it around right now.
This so what it is. Yeah, alright, fuck it.
You have to kill the guy because he can run away and just run. Alright, I'm here. Waiting for my teammate, which is coming. Whee. Hello. Hmm? Hmm?
What the heck is that?
What? It doesn't mean the cops were alerted.
Spectacular 21.1 days on Blizzard DD6. So with Halloween just around the corner, we are trick-or-treating you to this ghoulish new intermediate map, Encrypted. And to tie in with that spooky theme, the game has been given the devilishly cool Halloween overlay. To go along with that, we've added a whole bunch of flexibly fun, limited time only trophy collects, including the Pumpkin Bomb, the Bomb Shooter, Monkey 8 Storm Dart, Hatchet Flame, Gruesome Grim Farmer Skin, many more. The new trophy stories won't stop there either. We've stocked up with new pets, bloom skins, and avatars. We'll also be running the Halloween collection event, so be sure to collect as many sweets as you can to unlock the chest with the And lastly, we've made a whole bunch of general changes, bug fixes, and balance changes, a full list of which can be found in the patch notes.
I'm not even going to touch my controller because I think I accidentally hit something and it alerted me.
If you haven't already, and as always, all our social links will be down below if you want to keep up to date with latest event tickets. That's for watching, guys, and happy Halloween.
Welcome to Universe Sandbox. This is planet Earth. That's where I live. That's the Netherlands. I made this joke already once. The Universe Sandbox, we can literally just grab Uranus. Oh my goodness. And put it right next to planet Earth. And ow! 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 No! Ow! No! Ow! No! I didn't know it's gonna go that fast. Uranus, get right back here. Don't you dare run away, Uranus. Right. Let's see if we can get Earth to orbit around Uranus. What if we get another Earth to orbit around Uranus? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Okay, well, one of the Earths just...
Okay, get to it. As long as they take care of the inmate and a guard, they shouldn't raise the alarm. I said shouldn't.
Just kill those first two guards. Kill those first two guards behind us because this guy up here is going to get suspicious. Sensei says something on this thing. he's gonna say something anyways. Get the two back there. Alright, going up. Alright, I'll go get him. I'll go get him. I'll go get him. He has a better weapon. Oh, okay. I don't care. Okay, there you go, fat.
There are some schools I hope we run into. Let's go!
Oh, I'm almost dead. I might just buy something. What? And let me just kill her up. Thanks for that, anyway. No, left would be a lot easier. I'm gonna stay with Mr. Kotsky. Or whatever his name is. We gotta clear out every single guard, then he'll come with us. He's coming with me. He's right behind me. I'm going for that armor, going for that armor.
But I don't know why my
Y'all are doing good. Keep that up. Rushing up. He's got one right behind this little container. Right there, I think. Getting up closer. There's armor right beside me. Okay, so I need to get in the mall. We about to get the stove. Owie. No, I died. Crap. Okay, let's go with this. Why put me all the way up? Oh, I gotta go. I'll go get him. I'll go get him. I'll go get him. You go do something else. Just walking. What happened? The villain was just... Oof. Well, that's okay. I hope we at least get to where we're with Miss Cocky thing guy. What the?
Are you having fun? You remember fun? It's that thing that you pretend to have while documenting every moment, Neil, and faux memory. I've got a challenge for you. Turn your phone off for a day and see how uncomfortable you get. You're a junkie, and frankly, I think we all need some tech rehab.
Oh my god. What's upon a time?
Okay, next we've got a great track about teaching women to listen. Mojo with Lady. She's not listening because you're boring.
Okay, perfect. So in this amazingly awesome game, you can create your very own solar system. I love space and everything like that. So I'm gonna create my very own solar system. It's gonna be a little bit different than our solar system, but it's gonna be dope. So let's get Mercury to fly around planet Earth. This is so cool. Imagine looking up and instead of there being a moon, it's Mercury the moon. That's so cool. Wow. Can we get stuff to float around Mercury too? We can get Mercury to fly around Mercury. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's actually working. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh! Oh no! Planet Earth! Planet Earth! Planet Earth! No! Okay, thank goodness Amsterdam is still okay, guys. I am safe. Somewhere in Eastern Europe, Asia, and oh, the U.S. is no. I mean, part of the U.S. is safe. Mexico is still okay. There we go.
Yo, guys, so Rocket League is a really difficult game. People spend thousands and thousands of hours just to reach the highest rank. But even crazier than that is the freestyling community. Some of these players dedicate all of their time practicing insane shots with the sole purpose of looking cool. And they do. They look really freaking cool. So I thought it would be perfect to grab 6 cool freestylers and 2 fake, non-cool freestylers and host a game of Odd Man Out Freestylers Edition. The rules are simple. The participant
And everything to my left is my attempt.
Have you seen that cartoon movie in the theatre? The Loneliest Robot in Great Britain? It really makes England look like a rainy place full of
This course is extremely challenging. It is not for the timid of heart. But out of the gate, I will admit that in hindsight, that I completely underestimated my adversary. Now, if you're wondering why I would go through all this trouble, we need to go back 8 weeks ago when I found myself stuck at home and very bored. So I installed a bird feeder and decided it was just so lovely. Until they showed up. Now luckily my bird feeder had a wire cage around it, big enough for the birds to slip inside, but small enough to prevent the squirrels from getting the food. And that worked really well until right here. For me, this was like the moment in Jurassic Park when they realized the velociraptors can open door handles. And once the door was open, it was clear this wasn't their first rodeo. They basically cleared this whole tube of birdseed by the end of the day. Mind you, this bird feeder was advertised as being squirrel-proof, so I bought another squirrel-proof bird feeder to replace it. It's got this outer cage suspended by some springs, so if a bird comes and lands here, it doesn't weigh that much, and it has access to the seed. However, if a squirrel comes, they'll grab onto this cage, its weight will force the springs down, thereby preventing access to the seeds. I have no idea how the squirrels could possibly outsmart this, but let's see. And this one worked exactly as intended. You can see the birds love it, but when the squirrel comes along, the cage shifts down, and now all the seed ports are covered up. Every time they tried, it was the same result. However, the next morning, this guy manages to unclip the springs that hold the cage up, which means the cage stays in the lower position where it blocks all the seed openings. Problem with that is now they can get to the lid. But this bird feeder lid doesn't hinge open to give direct access, so he goes with a different tactic. Where he now has access to all the bird seed he wants. And so I decided I would try one more bird feeder design. Okay. Wow. It almost feels intentional at this point. This one's supposed to work well because it's got this baffle, which is supposed to keep the squirrels from just coming straight down and getting... More importantly, there's no way for them to rip this off. We'll see. This one debuted to similar results. As he hangs by a few toes, this is when I really started gaining appreciation for what they're capable of. It definitely seems like this bird feeder was their favorite. Okay. Yeah, they're flexing on me for sure. And at this point, a plan was forming in my head, but just to be thorough, I moved the post away from the fence, and I can't say I was surprised when they just climbed it. Nor was I surprised to see they could shimmy up and down a small metal pole, or even a large one for that matter. And whether they could climb a certain pole material was a moot point anyways because of this. Look at this! These guys are basically freaking room-size Simone Biles. And on some level, this is what it felt like when someone stole a package from my porch that didn't belong to them. And I harnessed that indignation, spending a year designing the glitter bomb bait package.
a bit of a problem. Some asshole got wind of what we're up to. Apparently killing a guy's closest associate, so there's a spotlight on.
To deter thieves,
Anyway, now I'm told they put ice on the fest's head, so we gotta move.
and so after a couple years of
Get
brainstorming,
going.
designing, and
Remember,
John,
fest came
we
to
put
you,
it all
not
together
me.
in this 26
Not me at all. So keep them alive. Based on this inmate transfer schedule, Wallenberg expecting a new arrival. One of you is going to intercept the transfer.
Here are the basic elements. For starters, here's where I place their favorite bird feeder, at the end of the course. And to sweeten the deal, right below that, there's a trap door. And if they step here, it releases a butt ton of walnuts and unfurls some celebratory banners. Why walnuts? I'm glad you asked. I'm using walnuts because over the course of a week, I put out a buffet of 7 different nuts and seeds.
Can you take somebody down to 0 in this?
Walnuts were always the one they ate first. What's great about placing this here is it levels the playing field, as the birds can fly up and get as much food as they want anytime they need it. Squirrels, however, will have to work for it, because the only way to make it to this platform is if they work their way through my 8x square obstacle course, which all starts right here. This is the only platform on the course that has a hole that isn't covered in slippery stuff, which means this is where they have to climb up
Hello?
to enter the course. If they try and get up any other way, they can't keep a good grip, and they just slide back down. The first challenge is the bridge of instability.
What?
Now, this may look easy, but the trick is, it is half.
Do you want 25 or 20? Stop. Thank you. Isn't today the 26th? Yeah. My car's not a 2-seater. Use this car. This is the car that you got. I see you now. Definitely. I'm a first person. So. Alright, I'm here waiting. Kill my AR pistol. There's no way you can fit your car through that tiny little crack. What are you doing?
At a single point on each end. And from a physics standpoint, that makes it no different than trying to crawl across a tightrope. It's the same deceptive principle with that one carnival game that's so impossible. I broke it down in another video where I used physics to show which carnival games were basically scams and the science on how to beat them. Next up, the maze of 1,000 corridors. This one's a bit more cerebral, but if they make it through that, it will bring them to the pitchfork tumblers, which are inspired by the show Heist. Contraptions are squirrel friendly, and even with a little back force, they will break away and stop spinning. Now, if they can make it past the pitchfork tumblers of treachery, they come to one of my personal favorites, the home wrecker.
I don't understand how that goes.
Lose focus on the real prize at the end of the course.
You just made one of them
angry. There's a pressure
angry.
sensor underneath it, and it connects to a microcontroller that has a relay that connects to a solenoid that connects to a pneumatic piston that connects back to this platform with the pressure sensor. And so if they stand here for more than 3 seconds, they've got to start the course all over again. Next up is the sneaky bridge of deception. I've suspended a juicy walnut right in the middle, but there's no way this bridge will support their weight, so it'll be interesting to see how they approach it. The 6th challenge is called the tourist trap. It's actually a bit of a reward for making it this far. If the squirrel sticks their head through this board my wife painted, it's just a photo op they can hang on the wall of their tiny squirrel nest. I'll place a walnut here as an incentive for them not to miss this unique opportunity. The penultimate challenge are the clock steps of great elevation.
It shouldn't. Yeah, you know this. Or he did. There's somebody up on the hill. Yeet. Oh, I gotta get back. You can only be right here. Can you drop me some snacks? Because it doesn't let me have snacks. Oh wait. Alright, I'm going down there. Going down there and giving him the gun. Hooray! Get here quick! Woo! I was about to get shot, I felt like.
I thought they were sending professionals. I collaborated for the pleasure. Just give me the gun.
Yeah. Take it, you fat rat.
There are some screws I hope run into. Let's go!
Can you drop me some snacks so I can get this food? Up on the roof. Can you take out the guy on the roof up there? There's someone like right above you. I need you to take him out. This is annoying. You didn't get me. For some reason. Don't destroy the villain, please. I can see you. Ooh. What just happened? Destroyed. Oh, we should spawn mid, like, in there, I hope. I'm hoping we spawn, like, actually in there instead of just out in, like, the open. Oh my god. Do we at least have the ammo still? Nope. Why is he like following us? He's dead. I'll let us do it. Ah, they're destroying me. Don't go farther back than me. Holy crap. I'm going rid of Koski. Whatever you say his name. Fat and ugly guy.
I thought they were sending messages. I collaborated and knew a ship for the pleasure. Just give me.
And shut up, please. You're annoying.
There are some clues I hope we run into. Let's go!
Okay, Koski, you're annoying, just so you know. If you have like a rocket launcher, just use that. Yeah. Especially when they're all like clamped up, that's when you should use it. And I'll be driving and you can like shoot the rocket launcher out the back maybe. Not really. You wanna go out? You wanna stay there? Hi, Jeff. Right in front of you. You might want to move. Alright, I'll go get him, I'll go get him, I'll go get him. You deal with those. I got him right behind me. To the vellum, to the vellum. You have to land your vellum. You have to land the vellum. Land the vellum somewhere. Land at the airfield. Yeah, can you take out these choppers, please? Yes, 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 land. Wait, let's go, we can get paid, boys! Alright, take out the, okay, whoever has that chopper, take out the helicopter right behind us. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Get him in. No, he's not in. Go. Alright, go. Don't destroy that helicopter right beside us. Don't. Alright, now. Now stop that. Destroy those helicopters. Where are we even taking him? Why are we taking him all the way over here? Alright, we're good. Alright, we're good. Don't... You can keep on destroying them, but you also gotta lose them. I think. You just stay behind us. Yes, we got this, boys! Let's go! I can't believe we're doing that. Pull up! Pull up! Pull up! Thank you. Don't go so low. Stop. Stop, you're scaring me. Stop it. You're scaring me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I just want money, man. I just want some money. Imagine that cost. No, stop. 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 We gotta lose the cops first, then we can... I'm nervous. Alright, flowers crossing to the drop zone. Go back. Go back, we lost the cops. Go back. I don't know, like... jump out and just... Yahoo! You have to go up. You have to go up because... we're gonna literally hop, we're gonna jump out. Literally. No, don't land. Don't land. Hold up. Back her up. Back up, Terry. Put her in reverse. Put her in reverse. You gotta go back up. You have to be higher. So go back into the sky and we're supposed to jump out of the plane, I think. I haven't done this in a while. The last time I did this was on PS3. Go on, Becky. Go up, like, just keep on going up. Not so low. Go like up in the sky. Like higher up. Stop going down to the ground. Holy crap, you fly off again. We're not supposed to land. I wish I could just drive this. Just go up and then turn around. No, we're not. Fly up. So you're supposed to fly like high in the sky and then we're supposed to jump out and land somewhere. Oh no, look up, look up. You have to go to that ring. You have to go to that big ol' yellow ring. Oh my god, no, no, no. Please don't tell me you have to restart all the way back. Please. Please. Anything but that. You can take us to where we're dropping off the guy. Oh my god. We have to restart with new people. We have to restart all over again.
Taken straight from Ninja Warrior, and this is super tricky because these paths are all totally smooth and placed at a 45-degree incline. And now for the last challenge. At this point, they are a mere few feet away from their ultimate goal, but if they're not careful, they'll have to deal with the orbital assist platform, aka the final countdown, aka it's not a catapult, it's a squirrelapult. Which means they now have to go back and start all the way over from the beginning. Now, if they want to avoid that fate, they just need to stand on this pad for less than 3 seconds. But once again, I've placed a diversion here. This one projects an optical illusion of anything you place in the bottom of this dish. It's actually super trippy and looks even more impressive in real life because the projected image is 3D. They're like $9 on Amazon. I put a link that explains the juicy physics of how they work in the video description. Now, with regards to squirrel safety, I know I seem to have this reputation of improvised high-speed projectiles, and so this one might worry a few animal lovers out there, including my wife. We have 5 pets and 1 child, and the child was the only one I had a say in. So rest assured, I can adjust the pressure on the piston, and we'll be staying way below any launch force that could hurt any of our adorable backyard contestants. And so finally, after making it through all that, we're back here at the world's most satisfying bird feeder. And as far as I'm concerned, if they make it here, they've earned the right to gorge next to the birds for as long as they want. And so after nearly a month of prep work, the course was officially open for business. They could smell the walnuts at the final station, and you could see the gears turning because right above that was their favorite bird feeder. And so before long, we had our first contender. Exactly go as planned, so Rick decides to regroup. Speaking of which, that's Rick. There are a total of 4 competitors that will be attempting the course. First up is Rick, and he weighs 500 grams. I know this because he's actually standing on a custom-made scale. Rick is very clever, as you'll see here in a minute, but he also gets spooked easily. Next up is Marty. He's basically indistinguishable from Rick. Rick and Marty are inseparable and pretty much spend all their time together as a pair. Our third contender is Frank, also coming in around 500 grams. He's very gutsy. He's also kind of dumb. Finally, we've got my personal favorite, Fat Gus. He's just really charming and will strike a pose if he sees a camera. He also really likes to eat, and he tipped the scales at an impressive 800 grams. While most of the squirrels are kind of particular before making a selection and then gracefully leaping away, Fat Gus just goes for it, hands-free. Just makes himself real comfortable. Here he is laying out with a light snack from the bird feeder. I mean, you can't fault a guy for just clearly appreciating a good meal. So now that you know our 4 contenders, let's get back to Rick. So he hops back on, and he's actually doing better than his first attempt. Just barely. This is the best because he's like, okay, I got this. Never mind. Well, maybe no, I definitely don't. And this was the exact moment I realized I just might be outmatched here. Marty was watching Rick, and after a quick dip of his toes in the water, adopts his strategy right out of the gate. Oof, so close. But an excellent recovery. And Fat Gus, perhaps predictably, comes up a little short. Which brings us to the Maze of 1,000 Corridors, which, to be honest, they mastered this one pretty quickly. Here's a solid run from Fat Gus. And now for the pitchfork tumblers of treachery. Marty was like, yeah, that's a hard pass. Fat Gus is just like, abort! Frank is just like, nope. Then he's like, wait a second. Still nope. Then Marty flies in real hot over the top. He didn't make it through, but that's partial credit as far as I'm concerned. And then here's Fat Gus with my favorite attempt by far. And then Frank shows no fear, which helps him pull off this near-flawless run. And finally, Smart Rick surgically weaves his way through, essentially untouched. And I should mention, the squirrels were most active from 6 to 10 a.m., so every morning I've been getting up before the sunrise to start filming from in my house like one of those camouflage nature photographers, only like a suburbanized version. I've also had a handful of streaming cameras rolling 24/7, which has allowed me to make such have the world's worst guard dog. Thanks for the help, pal. Now back to the homewrecker. You can see Rick is instinctively suspicious of this gold digger, and only for a brief moment puts his full weight on the platform. I told you he was smart. His buddy Marty, on the other hand... she is a cruel mistress. And because I know my wife is going to ask me, no, this will not hurt the squirrel for 2 reasons. Number 1, they are amazing like cats and always land on their feet. And 2, they themselves were jumping from this height all the time, and in some cases, much higher. In fact, squirrels are one of the few mammals that can survive a fall from any height because they make their terminal velocity so low. You can see it right here. They make their body as flat as possible, then put their tail back to increase drag. They basically become their own parachute. And then right before they land, they pull in and fully extend their arms and legs to act as shock-absorbing landing gear. This is so cool. Now back to the course where even smart Rick eventually lets his guard down, which is exactly when she strikes. But just like all the other obstacles so far, after a day or 2, they'd mastered it. In this case, even disregarding her offering of a fresh walnut. Now onto the Slinky Bridge of Deception, and this was the sleeper obstacle in my book. That is not a large gap, which they can easily jump, but having the Slinky there just threw them off somehow. You can see how much Frank is struggling here, and he's the brave one. And Rick only jumps when Marty shows up for emotional support. But like all the obstacles so far, after a day or 2, they'd mastered it. Now on to our third to last obstacle, the tourist trap. And this one was just a freaking delight. A little peanut butter really did the trick here. Now here comes Fat Gus, and I mean, how Fat Gus is this? He sees the camera and he's like, paint me like one of your French squirrels. Yeah? No? No takers? Alright. Here's another classic Gus, where he looks at the camera. Wait a second. Play that back. And freeze. Zoom, enhance. Turns out Fat Gus is not a dude, and he's pregnant, which meant I was suddenly feeling real uncomfortable about all those weight comments. So after a bit of a pivot to smooth things over, we soldiered on to the quad steps of great elevation. Frank comes in rather confident, almost to his demise, but he pulls off the smooth recovery. So after not much time at all, they were looking pretty good here. In fact, one morning I noticed Marty totally skipped the last step altogether, which I took as a challenge, and so I removed the middle step to see what they would do. And who else but Fantastic Gus? Let's slow that down a bit. They're such amazing jumpers, so I suppose the quick mastery here wasn't a surprise. I mean, this right here is probably a 10-foot jump. And here's some classic brave but dumb Frank. He'd already entered the course normally and made it to the homewrecker at least a dozen times by this point. And yet for some reason, he decides this 12-foot jump is his best course of action. Smart Rick was the first one to enter the course, so in the end, after about a week of effort, it was fitting he was the one to make it to the jackpot first. And he's so stoked, he apparently wants to run the whole course in reverse. In hindsight, we probably should have made the jackpot a little quieter. Here's Marty, as always, not far behind. He's also a bit flighty, as you know, which worked against him here, because down below Fantastic Gus, ever the opportunist, comes through with a real stroke of brilliance. But pretty soon Marty comes back like, I'm the one who kind of earned it. And then Fantastic Gus is like, you snooze, you lose, sucker. And might I just say, Fantastic Gus, when you sit like that, you don't look an ounce over 700 grams. Eventually they learned that sound was a good thing, and they quickly returned for their reward before Fantastic Gus got any ideas. So here's a single camera shot of a full run, and by the end, all of them could do the full course in less than 40 seconds. And while we're watching, you might be wondering what happened to the squirrelaput. Unfortunately, they didn't really fall for my illusion much, but I'm about to show you the 2 times they did. And as a promise to my wife, I turned the pressure to only 40% full power, so the acceleration the scroll would feel is about half a G, which is 10 times less than a typical roller coaster. Additionally, I never turned on either the home wrecker trapdoor or the launch platform when I wasn't actively watching from inside my house, where I had a manual override button. Because as safe as it was, something about launching Fantastic Gus just didn't feel right. Now what you're about to see is going to look pretty chaotic, but when we check the slow-mo, amazingly, I'll show you how the squirrel is totally in control pretty much the whole time. Alright, now here's a second angle. Also,
Hello.
even if you don't trust my calculations, I can...
There you go. No. Hello? 25%. Hold up. You all want 25%? What do you need it for? I need money too, because I'm trying to save up for, whatchamacallit. That mobile, but I'm pretty sure the next heist should give me more. Here. I'll do splitsy ditsy. Everybody gets 100K. There. Splitsy ditsy. I put 2 of the highest ranks of police officer and whatchamacallit, because those are like the hardest. My car's all the way back here. Not the hardest, but like, you know what I mean. Ooh. What just happened? What does it mean you failed?
And assure you that the squirrels did not care. In both launch cases, they were back up on the course in like 5 minutes. Here's the slow-mo, and see if you can spot the 2 critical things he does to make sure he lands feet down. Did you catch it? The first critical moment is right here. He's already done the predictive math, and he's locked his head on the spot where he plans to...
Why does this say potential cuts? I gotta get going. Y'all. Not in real life, but I'm just saying, I gotta get going to the villain. Only took me a minute and 50 to get down here. I forgot to go kind of like. How do you put the thing up? Oh, there we go. Demolition, this is the time that I need you. They got me. Oof. I'm not control. It's not letting me control it. It's gonna die. Yeah. My bad.
And now his head will not lose that lock the whole way down. What's crazy is the time it takes him to do all the predictive math to know exactly where he will land and to lock his head is 300 milliseconds. That's exactly this long, literally less than the blink of an eye. That blows my mind, but if you think about it, it makes sense these reactions would have evolved to be razor sharp if you put your life in the trees, constantly making split-second decisions. And besides picking a landing spot with his head, the second trick is with his arms. When he wants to keep his upper body from rotating, he has his arms out. But the moment he wants to rotate his upper body quickly, he tucks them in. And then when he wants to stop rotating, he extends them out.
What's the secure demolitions is driving in the sand shores. The pilot's going to LSIA.
My buddy Jeff, who's smarter every day, also made a video analyzing how cats always land on their feet, and they use the exact same trick. They had target lock and bringing them to rotate and out to stop rotation. Here's the second launch. And this may look like pure no time, but the almost told you the story. In that amount of time, he's already made a slight lateral motion in that direction and launched the landing target with his head. We know from the previous clip he can rotate his body to any orientation, but he doesn't in this case because he sees the small push and already aligned it for the perfect landing. That's just so cool. And so after those two physics demonstrations, I disabled both the launcher and the home wrecker trapdoor and just let them enjoy the course of the piece. As far as I was concerned, they had earned it. Plus, that was pretty much it was certainly go away, but then they just quickly went right back. And sadly, all good things must come to an end. And because I didn't want them to develop an unhealthy perspective on my handout, after about a week of free reign, I took down the course. But in its place, I set up a specialized world scientific table. Every morning, this door opens to remake just a few walnuts as a little treat to remind them of our good times together. Although I had to laugh that after all this, somehow I didn't anticipate on day one, Frank would immediately try to figure out and just finding a way to be suspicious. Like everything else, though, they quickly caught on, and now in some ways they'll catch them just waiting for the daily ration, which will impatiently for the fantasy. That is everyone but fantastic guys. We don't ever change, buddy. When I started this 2-month-long adventure trying to bird watch, I had no idea I would enjoy squirrel watching so much. It's also made me realize that good months construction, pavement, power lines, how interesting nature can be in a simple suburban backyard. I had no idea that in flying through, they spin around looking for something to grab onto. I could anticipate the wide variety of animals that use fences and 3-yard highways to get around to the substitutes of all the trees that existed before we got here. Even little interactions like this spider extending its life very silently to the unknown or just something like this. But of all the animals, I can definitively say now that squirrels are my absolute favorite, and they're certainly a more formidable adversary. They're kind of adorable, incredibly crafty, curious by nature, athletic, and persistent. It turns out squirrels are supposed to be 20 years old, so I like to think that someday fantastic gusts will bring us around the world to the fence and reveal them what tales of cowboys and courage like Gary Bolton's lives. If you find yourself bored and you like the idea of making a squirrel ninja warrior course, but you don't have the skills to join those squirrels, basically the next best thing is for my friends at Cubico. If some not already know, they build a really cool monkey crates that are designed to flex your brain muscles as a maker and a creator, and be really fun at the same time. So for example, this will come to list that talks about the science principles and where you might see advancements of and their headquarters is like a 10-minute bike ride from my house, so I occasionally drop into their latest designs, like this super clever air hockey show.
Alright, demolition, I need you now.
I get started, but unfortunately with them, geared towards all information as well. If you want to support my channel and you want to
Stay strong out there. You need to hold up those jets to the ground to get Rishkowski out of the facility.
subscription and your first month free. This also makes for a really great gift for any young person in your life. So thanks to Kimiko for being so awesome, and thanks to you for watching. Two, one.
you to take out the jet over there.
I wanted to be able to swim in the foam afterwards, so I figured out how to use yeast as the catalyst, which is in fact safer, but it doesn't react very fast. And our videos seem to inspire some folks, because 2 months later, this happened in David Gobert's backyard, but it didn't bother his team, and it just took the normal reaction and scaled it up a bunch. But then a few weeks later, these guys in Brazil did the largest experiment yet, and they are the current Guinness World Record. And so even though Fletcher's birthday was still 8 months out, we started our testing right away, because I knew blasting a full record amount of foam straight up into the sky wasn't as easy as it might seem. And the part that concerned me the most was picking the right nozzle size. These 3 containers are identical except for the diameter of their outlet. If that diameter is too large, it looks kind of cool, but it doesn't really go that high. Too small, and it will go high, but it just looks like confetti and it doesn't look that impressive. But for every container, there's a Goldilocks size diameter opening that gives you that cool lantern looking flow while still going pretty high. And you might think, well, why don't you just take a typical blast that works so well and just scale all the dimensions up? And we tried that on our first 5-foot scale test. And just as I feared, it went all confetti. And the problem is illustrated here. If you want to scale up and double all the dimensions of the block, you get this. It's perfect. All these dimensions increase exactly by a factor of 2. But wait a sec. The volume increases by a factor of 2.
Oh, just literally on me.
And its effects are everywhere in nature, such as putting a hard limit on just how big land animals can be, because how heavy you are is a function of your volume, but the strength of your muscles and bones is a function of their cross-sectional area. So these animals evolve to get heavier by the power of 3, but stronger by only the power of 2. At some point, it's just too much. So in the next 5-foot test, we increase the top diameter by a mere 3.5 inches. But now the pendulum pulls too far the other way because while the column it didn't really go that high. And so finally for the third test, we
I'm getting dizzy.
just a tad and shave down that diameter by just over an inch to try and dial in that Goldilocks outlet size. And sure enough, the column was really high and looked great. But this test uncovered another issue. With such a high volume of foam, the pressure was creating really high forces in the glass.
Alright, I'm landing. I'm landing at that spot where, normally. I'm landing at, like, right. I'm landing on that airfield. Landing on the airfield where you, like, near where you got the thing. Alright, Federal's open, ready for you guys. Alright, stop. Alright. Get in. I know where to go. Alright, I've lost sight, like they've lost sight of me, but they haven't lost me. Yeah. You like June? There you go, buddy. There you go. Take that. finally I got this heist done. See y'all.
And it took 4 consecutive 14-hour back-breaking days of labor in the hot sun because of so much time
I'm not going to go into it, but something bigger.
Easy money, boys. Land the helicopter on the beach, I guess.
I'm seriously so nervous right now. I love pranks, and a surprise is like the most ultimate type of prank, so I haven't been able to sleep for days just thinking about this, like every last detail that how this will go down. With only 1 hour left, we did one final test run on everything. First, the devil cruising. A perfecto! And then the 20-foot blast. For the real reaction, the peroxide would fill the whole bottom where John was standing. Sort of like this. And I should mention, he was told us to choose one world record category per day. So we're going for the tallest. So when we did the math and scale of the blast to the arbitrary height,
Let's go.
and this is exactly 1 gallon left. Still, we set the world record for the largest. And so don't mind me while I set these 2 gallon meters right here. And so from the starting gathering for the surprise, I hit the Morgan Street in Grizzly, California. Some kind of blast in the sky. And so after a bit of a warm-up, because these are all moves I can for sure do, and that's definitely me in the costume, the moment I had spent the last 8 months planning for had finally arrived. So the cover story for the kids is they were coming to tour a walnut farm of a distant relative. And to provide a good juxtaposition, I wanted him to feel as awkward as possible for this part. And then when we gathered for the picture, I snuck up right behind him and took off my mask. Alright, cool. What do you guys want to do next? What should we do? Mr. Isla also had no idea any of this was going to happen. What up, buddy? How are you? Get in here. On the board. What's up, dude?
Easy. Let's go.
Mascot. To really stretch out the surprise, I wanted to think I was only there to drop in and say hi. So I had Dale suggest that I take the kids for a ride in his Dune buggy, to which I reluctantly agreed because, you know, I'm a busy guy. I can do it. Like 15 minutes. You guys want to go?
Let's go, boys.
Get the whole crew. Your sister? I had about like half an hour, so it's good to meet you in real life.
Police prison bus. I don't want that. Alright. Y'all wanna drive around and something or something? I don't know. Oh, somebody left.
All of those are just a single walnut.
I will wait till I get my next heist and then we can do it again.
As I pulled up the driveway, I stopped the dune buggy in a precisely predetermined location where the view of the 20-foot blast was obscured by the truck. I heard it was your birthday, so I got you something simple. Oh yeah, tomorrow. I'm 1 day off. So, Fletch, I gotta come clean, buddy. You and I today are gonna set a Guinness World Record, the world's tallest elephant face.
Are you kidding me?
You are currently
Was it Bolingbrook? You know how I said I didn't want to touch that job with a 10-foot barge pole? Well, if I'd known what it was going to be, I would have told you I didn't want to touch anyone who touched a 10-foot barge pole. It's late now, isn't it? Things are pretty quiet right now. Those people and you too. That's not to say there won't be something down the line.
With the surprise fully and successfully executed, my heart rate finally lowered a bit, and I gave him a preview of all the cool stuff we got lined up for the party. Then we headed to the backyard where he saw the setup and his mom.
Here, get in.
And that her and I have been conspiring for months. For now, though, it was time to party.
Are we in a thing together? Yeah, we're all together. Not bad. Alright, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? You want to go to a facility? You want to go somewhere? Got somewhere in mind? Oh Jesus! I'm the best driver around. Nice, easy money, boy. Thanks for the hard carry, mate.
I'm doing something. Before we busted out the